Hi, my name is Allan Manzi. I'm a writer, director, producer of film and TV. Catch my episode on Being Artsy series right here on YouTube.
Artsy is a web series / podcast where we're having conversations with creative artists, talking about their art form, their life's experiences, and social issues as pertaining to the art. We are redefining the arts, producing knowledge on different art forms, and also in turn fostering a community of creative artists.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Artsy. We have the one and only, the hottest filmmaker in town, doing things, being nominated, awarded every award winning.
Wow, Bine.
Thank you for coming, Manzi.
Thank you for having me.
I've been trying to get you here, but I know you're busy in the middle of production.
It's not so hard.
Doing good things. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I really appreciate the length and the effort that you've put into filmmaking. I see a little bit of how much you put in, and you're just developing that storytelling on film also has surpassed, I feel, before would have like maybe shows. I don't want to mention the shows, but like about family life, which is great. We all have some sort of family life dynamic, or it will be, then what's happening, then mother-in-law things. But not every time mother-in-law. So I was really excited to, for example, like see something like JDC, which is basically children, and in a school setting with the teachers, and yes, like the also part of their home setting. But I think that you have managed to take it away from, okay, let's have drama, and a drama in terms of who is dating who, a husband in a home, and then have kind of pushed to, okay, what else can we do? How did you come up with JDC? How do you even get into what do the permission slips look like? Because these are children on film.
Oh yeah.
I cannot imagine. Tell us a bit of how that goes.
Your question is what's the process under which I get?
Yes. How did you first of all get into it, and then what's the process of getting it to happen?
Well, it's sort of something like I did intend on having a show or a series. That was never the plan.
Yeah.
I just had an idea, and someone reached out to me, and they're like, "Hey, would you do something would you ever do kids content?" And when they said kids content, and yes, and I got excited, and then they're like, we're going to put money into this, but they left they abandoned it, and I was left with the what? With the concept that is almost fleshed out, and it's at that moment that COVID happens. They shut us down. So I had just come off of a show called Chadala, which did well, and it had gotten me a lot of people reaching out to me for work.
Great show. Social issues.
Yes, pretty much. Yes, sexual reproductive health and social issues, and it started from high school and has gone on into other seasons.
Yeah.
But so we had just finished the first season, and so that's why people came to me for a primary kids show, because I just done the high school show. So kids was not a big stretch. So when they shut down, I realized, man, I have a concept, I have time, I have my laptop, and I have no reason not to flesh this out.
It's haunting you.
It's haunting me, and I just sat down and I just started working with a lady called Nisha Kalema. She's a producer. She's a writer, director, producer, actress. Shout out. Amazing, creative. So I told her about this thing and said, if you're down, can you do this? Like, I don't think I can pull it off, but let's create something. And since we're all at home, and let's get something going as we wait for things to go back to normal. So that's how it blew up, and we started making calls, and people started for saying no at first, but because it was me and Nisha, people were interested. Like, I just done Chadala, she had just done a film, Veronica's Wish, which had won a lot of awards as well. So people were interested about the pairing of us. So, and then we called everyone we knew, and by the time we were done, we had a huge, nice chunk of like talent. But the people who made me realize JDC could happen were the Mutesa Sira kids.
Okay.
They had just won East Africa's Got Talent in 2019.
They can sing.
They could sing. And so someone said, a kids show. The first people I thought about were like, if I could get these kids. So everything was idea until I spoke with Pastor Mutesa Sira, Stephen Mutesa Sira, and he said, yeah, you can have the kids.
Okay.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Once I told Nisha we've got the kids, we started building everyone else. Like, we got everyone. That's when we got Malaika, Natasha, Uncle Mo, Sammy Wetala. We got a lot of people based off of the concept of the show. And we did the pilot, and it was, again, just like, guys, we don't have money, but we don't know where this will go. I want to put it on YouTube. The concept was YouTube. Because I believe YouTube is the future. And if you're a content creator, really, YouTube is the future. You have to make sure you're visible online. And YouTube is the one place you can make money for the world to see at a click. And it's high quality, like, and it's investing in, like, content creation. So I made sure the point was to get what at that point was just a concept onto YouTube. And we put it on YouTube, and we called everyone I knew, all my friends, all my cool friends, the Ednas and the Lights, and telling people that I have this show. So I sent out a link, and then I started sending people direct DMs and WhatsApps and alerting them, I have this thing. And because people, I think, had seen the work I had done before. Yeah. And the concept is quite unique. People were like, I'd put out a lot of teasers, and so when the episode came out, the trailer came out, it like gained a lot of attention, and you guys like
the rest, as they say,
it blew up.
Yeah.
They commissioned the show a year later, and 2 years later, we win Best Series. So now here we are, we're finishing our second season, hopefully going into our third season.
Yay, yeah. Let's go. A lot of people wonder, and someone, I was talking to a friend about you, and they're like, how does someone even develop or grow a career in filmmaking in this country?
Right.
Especially, which I think it's a thing that
it's not easy.
Most creative artists face. You have this thing that lights up your soul that you can do, that you have the energy for, but there's the challenges from the education system, which is telling you it's either do education, marketing, law, accounting. So you're just like, okay, how do I? And then even the arts courses, I feel like in uni, it's just like, it's limited. So maybe literature, and then maybe there's like the course that the like music people do. I don't know whether it's called MDD or that was just a Ugandanism that just...
No, it is called. The department's called Music, Dance and
Drama department, yes. Which is beautiful, but I think it's also limited. Like, now where does a filmmaker fit? So how does Manzi find a way to figure out, first of all, this is what I want to do, and then how do you then chase it from there to now come to a point where it is a reality, and you have, open spaces for so many other creatives? How does that get to happen in case somebody out there is just like, Tandi Kirawa?
Well, for me, it's been a journey, honestly. It's been almost 13, 14 years since I decided.
Long game, guys, long game. It's not going to happen in 5 years.
No, it's not. It's honestly, that's when I started, and I went to this lady called Solea, who was producing a show called The Hostel. And I asked her.
Oh, that's like years ago.
So yeah, it makes sense. And she's like, you just have to learn how to write a proposal, and then learn how to write a script. Those are the first things she taught me. And from then on, literally, that's what I built on. there is no, back then there was no film schools in Kampala. Now there is, like, there's Kampala Film School, which is where I've taught before. There's Makerere University, has a film department.
Not you teaching.
Oh, what?
Oh,
I taught. I have award-winning students.
Oh, man.
Yeah, shout out my Kampala Film School students. There are actually very many of them.
Listen.
It feels good, yeah, and a few of them will work with them as well.
Yeah, it's also transformational work. Like, you're actually doing the things and giving and,
Thank you.
you know, sharing the craft. Yeah.
Thank you. But so yeah, now there is places like that now that those of us who are practicing, we can go and pass on skills. But at the same time, I would say softwares are free. Screenwriting for software is free. YouTube is the most free university you'll find.
Yeah.
That MTN has free weekend rates, like not cheap weekend rates. Airtel has,
These are not ads.
okay, sorry. Okay, let me rephrase it.
No, let's go.
No, but my point is data is not as costly as it used to be, and you can learn
There's
so
some
much.
bundles from, several.
With one Freaky Friday weekend, you can learn so much. And so once you have a screenwriting software, and you can go on YouTube, the rest is effort. It's your own effort.
Yeah.
And it's not going to happen overnight. It's try and error. Now for me, I started as a runner, and then I did every other job, from being everyone's PA to like carrying coffee and being the guy with the water, to carrying the camera bags, to being a camera assistant, to lights assistant. I did all of those. I learned all of those. Yeah. And at the same time, also, I whenever I got opportunities to like study, I pursued them.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to even to go do like short courses locally, go into regional like places like in Kenya. They have places you can go for like 6-month diploma, and there is serious education. And also, if you have an opportunity, apply for grants. Apply for all sorts of scholarships. Because for me, that's how, honestly, I was able to also get a scholarship to go and study film in the US. And I go in there, and after like 3 different certificates and all that education and all that set education, I also went and also got a degree, a master's degree in film. And then I also went and interned as well and learned on people's sets. So by the time I did my first project, which was like now like 6 years later, I was like a strong enough filmmaker that it's going to be impactful. Yeah. And that's the one we showcased at Chapter 4 at Rehem. I don't know if you remember the short film. So that's literally the journey from nothing, is getting software, teaching myself, and going through non-stop pursuing and applying. Write all the English you can on those emails and WhatsApp. Femi used to say this thing of like, she used to apply, which is the craziest thing I've ever had, apply to 10 different things a day. 10. Like, make sure I find 10 different things to apply to. And in a month, it's a game of numbers.
Yeah.
Math will support your win. Like, that's when that I thought about it, I'm like, yo, you have to just keep what?
There's going to be somewhere.
At some point, something's going to show up. So, for scholarships, for grants, and all of those. And also, for now, like on my set, on JDC, we have internships. We offer internships, and also we offer volunteers. So you come, you volunteer for like a week or 2, and you learn how we shoot, and you go. We normally offer engage to like film school students or people who are in S6 vacists.
Okay.
But it's something to help you understand what happens on a film set. And again, ask. There are many places whereby they don't have programs of like offering internships or volunteers. But when you offer to come to their place for like a month and help out, most likely they'll say yes. And that alone is you're learning more than they're gaining from your help. You're learning way more valuable experience and skills. So that's all I could say. Like, there's no places right now you're going to be like, hey, I'm going to work out a filmmaker, unless you go to those film degree places. But if you want the skill can be acquired in very many different ways. Okay.
Now, a lot of people, including us, probably, we just watch the finished product and we're just like, these guys, even me, I can act.
Yeah.
Even me, I can shoot that.
I know.
Even me, and I'm saying even me intentionally because it's Ugandanism also. Like even me, I can. You can take us through the process of from writing a script to when we have the product on our television sets.
Wow. That's a long process.
Okay.
Yes, time.
Just
Okay, let me see how to take it through. For some, it's honestly the best way I can say it. It's okay. It's in three phases.
Okay.
First is pre-production.
Okay.
Pre-production is where you have a script, and to get a script, it's pretty much just writing the story how it goes. Like Edna and Manzi are sitting down, and Edna opens the conversation by saying, then the dialogue starts. You describe what's happening, and then the dialogue starts. Enough talking, and you have a scene. Yeah, enough of scenes, and you have an act. Because normally there are 3 acts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. And 3 acts, you have a movie. So that's also in short film, in TV, all of that. It tries to follow that 3 or 4 act structures. But once you have your script, it's like, I was just trying to explain this to someone a few days ago. It's like a wedding.
Okay.
That's the best way. That's the best thing I can help you. So, because the script comes with a budget.
Okay.
So now your job is to make sure you achieve to achieve everything on the budget by the time of the wedding.
Okay.
That is what pre-production is.
Okay.
What you have set out to get, and you have a production start date, and the rest is now delegation of responsibilities of what needs to get done.
Okay.
Before we start shooting. That's for actors, get your lines, get your scripts, because your rehearsals, do your blocking. For camera people, visit sets, visit locations, go through short lists with the directors.
The sound, everything.
Sound people go to locations, test out sound. Everyone goes through their checks. But everyone has a checklist really. And production designers, and direct, like the hair and makeup, wardrobe. Oh my God, wardrobe has so much work to do. There's one of the people I feel sorry for the most first production. Like they have to make sure they get everyone's sizes, fits before. Like it's very intricate work. So all of that, it's just like a wedding. So production is now like the actual wedding.
The wedding day.
The wedding day. If anything goes off course, that's wasted money. Things are very meticulous, time coded and time blocked, so that there is no wastage. And that's pretty much how film production is. It's so tight. Everyone has to tighten their departments so that there is no wastage. And the production's always moving. Not that saying that the show must go on. Even in film, it's like
Literally.
that. Never take the foot off the pedal. Like keep going no matter what, because time is money and you can't afford to lose money. So that's the best. So now post again, a wedding is still a perfect scenario. You take all the manyanga, everything you did in pre-production and production was a shopping experience.
Now you have to.
You've given it to the guys to go and cook for you a sumptuous meal. And same thing, you give your entire. We have all these lavish weddings that we have beautiful memories to have and pictures to hang in the wall and like pictures on social media, and then family gets videos and we had a wedding. So everyone now in post-production comes together to achieve their department. Again, it's multiple departments.
Yeah.
It's post-production, but there is music. There is the actual guy who is the main editor. There's assistant editors. There's the DITs who arranged all of that. You have the sound editors. We have the dialogue editors. You have people doing Foley, and then the sound designer comes and adds the moods as well. And then you have the colorist as well. And then you have someone coming in to do the final graphics and everything. So there's a big process, and by the time it comes to your screen for you to enjoy, like 1,000 people put their
village
stamp.
that's exhausting.
Bro, it's a long village. So in layman's term, that's pretty much how to get a film from an idea.
Yeah,
Final product.
that's a pretty good explanation for the layman.
For the layman, yeah.
How long, ideally, is a shoot day? Like, because I've heard about like people being on sets like at 3 a.m. and I'm just like, oh, wait a minute.
Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem. But I'm just like, oh, I didn't like. Somebody has been like, I imagine it started very early in the morning and then it's going like, it's still like middle of the night and it's still not done. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It can be 24 hours.
It's been 20. I've done a 48-hour binge. Yeah, on JDC we did one. We had, wow, it's one of those things. Production is production and the show must go on.
Right.
But also, no one is wrapped until we're done. And like you're not done until you're wrapped.
You can't do your part and just run.
No, you can. So we're on set, we have a person called the assistant director, the first AD.
Okay.
They are what they call the captain of the set. Not literally, but they're the ones who keep everyone in check. Yeah. So, like, Gaetano can't wrap himself on our set. He can't be like, hey guys, I'm sure. Until the Eddie's like, Gaetano, you're wrapped. And we've wrapped and unwrapped him so many times that he got to a place every time you tell me you're wrapped, he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? He goes to his car. Are you guys sure? Because we've wrapped people before and like in the parking lot as they're driving out.
We're just like, first come back.
Yo, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, director didn't like those last takes. We have to reshoot them. What? And unfortunately, there was a hair mistake. The lady was wearing the wrong hair continuity. Unfortunately, you were wearing the wrong shirt. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be a night scene, but we shot it like it's a day scene. Who didn't say that it's a day scene?
And it happens. It happens.
What? It happens a lot. So you set out, like normally on our productions, on a good film production, film is different from TV. On film, we normally have 5-6 hours, 6 scenes a day. And that's because we're taught how to perfect this shot. Film is very like fine art. For filmmakers, that's how it feels like. TV is different and commercials. Commercials are like, they're like macro art. It has to be too perfect. So, but film is when like a filmmaker has one shot to get it right. So people don't like rushing sets of film. So that's why you can find Lukman can shoot 3 scenes in one day.
Okay.
But Manzi will shoot 13 scenes in one day. But then and Lukman will also spend 12 hours on set, and I also spend 13 hours on set. You get it, eh?
Right.
But sometimes it's been 48 hours, it's been 12 hours. Anything happens on set. We've done entire scenes whereby Dana Navatans was wearing the wrong wardrobe. And she was in a time bend and she had to go to work. And she had blocked off because we normally... because people always wonder, how do you keep up the expensive, not the expensive, but the celebrity cast.
Celebs.
But like we just work within schedules. We try to be as professional as possible because we're like, Hollywood does it, we can also do it. They work with celebrities, they work with people's schedules, talk to people, find out what their schedule is. So one time then I was shooting and we had promised 6 hours.
This is a TV personality.
Yes, she plays Ankomo's wife.
Oh,
You've probably seen them a lot. They're a very popular pair. So she shot in the wrong outfit. And so she has very floral dresses. So the assistant was on working of the wardrobe department, not their boss. So she mistook them, got there. So this lady shot like 3 scenes in this. And then she left. And she was going, we unwrapped her. It was the thing, we came to a compromise of like, even her shot and understand. We came to a compromise, Nagamba, okay, I'll come back after. And she came back at 7:30 p.m., 8.
Okay.
And we finished up to 11. But that just goes to show how we have one chance to get this. And so because one shot
It's a lot of...
and most creatives, not even just directors, I was going to say directors, but this is a creative thing. We're very much perfectionists. We're such perfectionists. Now, for a director, that's their job. So it's on like 100th degree. So even it's one thing of like director, you've heard of directors who do like 20 takes, 100 takes. Yeah.
Because they're like, not quite.
It's not there.
Yeah.
You're not giving it to me. Or it's not coming together the way it is. And it's a feeling you're chasing. And once you don't have that feeling, man, you want to stop.
I'm thinking that's a huge responsibility for, you, the directors, the guy who, or the person who is keeping the set together, who is like the manager, the headmaster.
Oh yeah.
How?
The first AD.
What are there like things in place to just like kind of tame the madness? Like how, if somebody...
What do you mean things in place?
Because I imagine it gets really, really stressful. Yeah. It's like inevitably. What are there? Is there a chill room? Is there like, okay, walk off and breathe and come back? And then this is also a lot of people. This one is in wardrobe. This one is supposed to come in. This one, a lot of personalities too. You talk about celebrities or semi-celebrities who are working on radio and TV and like known and...
It's a lot. Well, that's one of the things now for my set. That's why we have very many producers. We have like, I'm the executive producer. Then Malaika is a celebrity as well. Is a line producer. And Nisha is our producer. It's our lead producer. And so I use them as a buffer a lot for me. Because first of all, I don't like drama. As much as I like, I don't like. I can be dramatic. I know what it's
different.
Yeah, I can be dramatic and I can help engineer drama, but I don't like dealing with drama, especially if I'm not. And sometimes already hit me with your drama. Some days I'm like, I don't want
today.
So I'm glad that for me I have a buffer of like Nisha and Malaika who are ladies, and so that also already softens things. But then we have that's the first AD's job. The AD's job is to make sure.
AD?
Assistant director. The first assistant director. They're the ones who I said earlier, they're the captain of the set. So they're in charge of making sure all the scenes are accomplished and making sure everyone arrives on time and is done. That's their job before they leave set.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's their job. For them, that's their job. It doesn't matter if Edna is an award-winning superstar celebrity. The AD will tell Edna, I'm sorry, Edna, you're not wrapped. And contractually, they won't be wrapped and they can't leave. And the good thing, people think, JDC, we have like celebrities that diva. I think it's you have to treat people like people. Me, the problem on my set are the kids. Talk to me, how do I deal with children? Oh my God. Because a celebrity, a celebrity, I can find ways to like explain to them that stake, let's do this.
But also they signed a contract.
They've signed the contract, yes. Yeah. And sometimes when you're in gray areas of like, okay, we've also going to be on our contractual time.
Let's do
but we're still
it's a very creative thing.
Yeah.
For there's a kind of understanding where we get each other. So
And honestly, most celebrities, now let me give an example. Let me give these people their flowers now.
Okay.
Gekano Kagwa. The most on-time celebrity.
Okay.
Dedicated, does his job, quiet, goes, sits in the corner, and everyone's friend. Hey! And he goes back to his car script. He chills. But he's like, he doesn't throw his celebrityness in your face. Peter Odeke, someone like Peter who has been an actor for over how many years?
Yeah.
But he gets to say, hey, director, I'm sorry, I'm 2 minutes late. But like, Peter, we are still setting up. We are not ready ourselves. But he understands time and his dedication.
Very professional. Yeah.
Super. He's never late, by the way. I'm just using as an example, but he's the consummate professional. People like Malaika Nyanzi. There's a reason this girl is my producer. She's so meticulous about everything. And so most of the people we have on our sets, be it even when like Ankansimia comes, like they find a machine that is happening and they realize, man, okay, it's like a jump rope. At one point it's going to be your turn and you can't.
You gotta,
you gotta again do your dance and move out of the way for the next person.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are very tuned that way because they also don't want you to waste their time. They want to go and do this, they want to go and do that. So it hasn't affected me. But my children, mama, my kids, I've had a kid told me, you said 2 takes. I'm not shooting anything else. This is a 6-year-old child.
Whew.
What?
And you can't explain, you have to do all these takes.
We have 3 more setups, not takes. A setup is like the camera goes there, the camera gets angle. 3 more setups to go. And the kid has told me, I'm not going anymore. You said 2 times.
Say 2.
We stopped. We couldn't shoot anymore until 3 hours later when we had convinced him, bribed him, and he said yes. Renegotiated terms and agreement. And the kid came to set and he said, how many times? 3. Okay.
Wow.
We did them first, second time, clean, sweet takes. No, he doesn't mess up his lines. He doesn't. These kids, first of all, kids' imagination is so close to them. And so they capture it and let go of it easily. Yeah. So acting is not, it's very second nature to them. So but playing is taking 2 times. I want to go and do my thing.
Yeah.
So, he came, he did his 3 scenes. And we didn't call him to set until we were ready. Because he really felt like glad.
Interesting.
So the kids are to keep us like, oh my God, so much of like, what do you mean? I left you here 5 minutes ago with a clean shirt. You have 5 more scenes.
And they have snack.
What do you mean snack? They've been playing football in the field. He was the goalkeeper.
And now they have to
and he has
and have another shirt.
The wardrobe woman comes to me crying, yeah, your boys. I told you, boys.
Oh my God.
I'm like, do you have any more white shirts? I'm tired of this white shirt. I wear shirts. Yo.
Yeah.
It's kids are a whole other thing. But then they give the performances. It's such an adventure for them that you can't even like, as much as I lay down the law, but then you also realize, man, okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
We'll keep it in the scene. We say he went and played.
Yeah.
Like some things we just have to deal with. And so, working with the kids became more challenging than even the adults.
What are some of your highlights of this career, the things that really stand out for you?
Wow. That's a big question.
Yeah. And because you have kind of, there's years, you say it yourself, like 15 or more years. And it's like on different sets, it's different, trying out different things. It's cool, it's out, it's like,
Right.
What are the highlights?
Well, highlights are many, man. First of all, Maisha was a big highlight for me. I went to Maisha Film Lab 2011. That set off the spark for me, really, because I wanted to do TV. That's what Soleil was really trying to teach me. And then film came and my mind was full. So Maisha was a huge highlight. Going to the US film school, getting my master's in film, was a huge highlight. Working for NBC was a major highlight.
Yeah.
For 5 years almost over there, it taught me a lot. It taught me everything about professionalism in this industry.
Okay.
Vrehema, my short film, is a major highlight. It gave me my career. It birthed a career in Uganda for me. My first series, Chadala, it's a major highlight. We had big shoes to fill. I had just seen Beneath the Lies and Sugar and all these cool series you are around, and so getting a challenge to create something of that quality, and then we did it and accomplished, and I've had great reviews from it since. So that was a great highlight of JDC, and I think the biggest one right now is JDC. Everyone knows JDC. It's like I told you, no, it didn't. it was not intended. It was just something like nze chinafuna mu COVID najamuchi series. That's something I got out like. It came from COVID and it's the biggest highlight so far. But there are many projects I've been a part of. Like so many. So many. JDC or winning Best TV Series was huge. Like coming from, like it was crazy. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like when? Who? So it was like, it still didn't click for me until like people, I didn't realize people respected that thing, that award until I got it and I was like, what katumunda bamu? But I liked it.
Yeah.
It for what it's like, it proved something because we're doing a kids musical series. This is the first of its kind on the continent.
For this audience also, like
For a Ugandan audience.
yeah.
So we had no one to look up.
Yeah,
No
blueprint,
no
nothing.
blueprint. It was literally instinctual. It was just
One
done
might
with all
argue
of-
it could even be a bet because are you sure that this
It was the
audience is
hugest-
going to?
No, I was not.
Oh, and it is no wonder then, I guess in retrospect, I was talking about all these, film series about like, mother-in-law, whatever. It's like maybe that's what most of the Ugandan audience,
Dude,
like
exactly.
is in for. And sometimes people are just like, why take a risk when, this is here. So yeah.
Coming from Rehema, you see, Rehema is such a huge contrast. They're both socially like relevant films or projects, but like Rehema goes to a different dark side almost of what this could be, and that's a original Ghana, authentic Ugandan story as well.
Right.
But JDC was like, it's actually something someone had dared me at an interview like this. They're like, "Nee, filmmakers, you keep making sad stories about Uganda. When are we ever going to get the great stories like
Right.
for Americans we say about America?" And it's one of those things that I always wanted to do tell a happy story. Because when Chadala is not happy.
Yeah.
Chadala is about sexual reproductive health. There's a rape in the series. But JDC is about kids. And so it was a
life.
huge risk that people would watch or enjoy it. So I appreciate people for watching it. And the fact that up to now they're still watching it and like it took on a life of its own.
Right.
Yeah.
What are your hopes for the future, for yourself, but also for the industry, for the filmic storytelling on film, and also because you are an icon. I was going to say you're kind of, but you're not. You are an icon in the industry. You are a leader. You talk about film in Uganda, Manzi, right? What are your hopes for the future of storytelling on film in Uganda?
Oh wow, that's a big words you're using. Katandika mutandisi, But thank you. That's kind of you to say. I do. I think I'm very 14 years into this industry. I believe in it so much. Like when I started, there was nothing, but there were people doing it. Like I remember asking the Philip Luswaters and the Mariam Dagiris and John Segal. I'm like, guys, where is the gas? What's keeping you guys going? Eh? And it was like passion. We love this thing, and for me, it's the love they had is the same love I have for it. Like for me, it's never something I pursued. Hey, I want to make money, because we all know. Otherwise, everyone will be sending their kids there. But
to make money, you go and work at URA.
Yeah, precisely. Or find a way of squeezing yourself somewhere.
Hey.
But film for me, it's a passion. So I see where it has come from 10 years ago.
Right.
Where before even we had the UFFO awards, we had people who believed in the industry like Mira, and they invested their time. People like Mariam, they taught a lot of us and a lot of our peers who actually
Philip
doing
Luswata,
it.
Kwezi.
Philip Luswata, Kwezi Kaganda, and they opened they set the bar so high of just because it's not a lucrative career does not reduce the quality of work you put out. They always delivered.
Right.
So for us, that was the challenge. And then having projects like Last King of Scotland coming and even Wakanda coming and shooting here, then Queen of Katwe.
Right.
And the constant attention Uganda keeps having, I realized, like, there's something here. So for me, my hope for the future is that we're in just the 5 years, we've caught up so much. We've caught up with Nigeria, with Kenya, South Africa, quality-wise, storytelling-wise. We're having Ugandan series like JDC, Damali, Sanyu, Prestige going across the region and across Africa, being nominated for the biggest awards, winning them as well.
Right.
We have films like Lukman's films, and this year we have a Ugandan directing one of the biggest Nigerian films. He's called Stephen Ayenyi. Last year we had the biggest Nigerian film, again directed by Ugandan, Lukman, Brotherhood. Like, that's just in 5 years. I think Ugandan film industry is going to be the film hub of highly creative filmmakers, because no one has taught us, but we've engineered an industry that's getting people's attention. And now that the money and the world is starting to pay attention,
Right.
we're at the takeoff stage. So now would be the time to advise your children to pick up that camera, allow them to play with your data.
Not all the time chemistry.
Not all the time chemistry. But yeah, I believe they feel like it's going to be the #1 film destination in Africa.
Yeah.
You can quote me in the
Hey, Manzi.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming
Thank you, Edna, for what you're
and
doing.
sharing all the gems.
We're trying.
In the middle of production.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Thank you. Peace. Go watch JDC.
tujaza bakabiwa neba conversation osobola omanya n'okuyiga ye intention ati wali talina recognition ngatabavubuka bamukola tulina mission Artsy katejirabenga platform egenda okuteeka artist gwe ku form sibyakubuuza mbuno gwe owasaddi ziri interviews babuuza ofumbirwa ddi tujaza bakabiwa neba conversation osobola omanya n'okuyiga ye intention ati wali talina recognition